Hey ho. Just waiting for the stream to connect so I can get on. Right, welcome back. So, off camera, I was doing some, running around grinding. I've built up some skills. Combat override lasts indefinitely now, so I can override watchers indefinitely, and they'll just keep going until they're a breakdown. What else did I get? Critical hit deals no more damage. Yeah, that was a must. Silent drop, maybe I got that at the same time. I am not sure. I'm up to level 27 now, so I had 5 more skill points. So I think it was just this one and this one I got. I think those are two of the ones I got. Carry capacity. I've got new things and I had to upgrade the pouches, and I've done that already. I'll show you what I got. Was the Rattler, which appears to be a shotgun. I got these apparently for free as part of DLC. I just had to buy them off the merchant there. Let's see, blast sling. I didn't know that was there. It's a sling that throws blast bombs instead of freeze and shock bombs, so I bought that while I was there. Well, the traps and potions, treasure boxes, resources, modifications, outfits. I bought all the outfits available apart from the purple ones. I can probably buy some purple ones now. I've got parts for them. And that's really all I did to that. I've just been going back and forward over this area here, going from down there along up there, doing all that, running over, getting them, getting the bellowbacks. I can kill them quite easily now. I've worked out how to do it. I uncovered a bandit camp while I was running across here, and I uncovered this ancient vessel because it's here on the roadside. And that's when I found the bandit camp, but I haven't picked it up, so I left it for on camera. And oh yeah, I've not found that metal flower yet. I don't know what that'll be, but hell. But I know what I'm looking for now for these things. So what I'm going to do is first head over to that metal flower, then run up here for this quest, and then I'll run up through here and up to this. Cause when you look at it in the notebook, machine catalog, right? So Watcher is override is this, right? And Grazer's override is this symbol. And these two triangle symbols, and you look at the map, and that's that symbol right there. So that's where I want to go, and get the override for Grazers and Scrappers, and get them. But first, okay, I'm next to this metal flower, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go up to here, do that, whatever's in there. Run through this corrupted zone here, get it cleared out, get up to there, and then we'll go and get this campfire, and we'll go find out what these fucking bull things are, and whatever this town here is, we'll get that on the map as well. And then maybe we'll run up this way to where the horses and more bellowbacks are, and we'll run up through these fucking dick monsters and explore up here, and there's a quest up there, and try and get this tall neck maybe, or I might just do the bandit camp. I'm not going to the quest area though, not just yet anyway. I want to explore a bit first. Yeah, whatever these are, yeah, so let's just get on with it. Oh, and a little trick I picked up was to make my fucking whole grinding session easier, I picked up a little trick, is to, first of all, you come here. Is to shoot a couple of things at a time and let them all blow up on each other. Come here, you're my friend now. Yeah, they all just blow up and take out the watchers inside the camp, and then my little watcher's going to chase them all down. Yeah, go get him, boy! There we go. Yeah, good little boy. You're a good little boy. Yeah, so that's a good way to get rid of them all. If they're all bunched together, you can just get them all 1 or 2 arrows into the group. And you pick up so much blaze that it doesn't matter. You're going to craft those arrows easy. Hi. Who's a good little boy? Who's a good little boy? You going to kill some more when they come back? Yeah. I don't get XP for him killing things. I tested this out. But he's a good distraction. Like, if you're in a bigger battle or you want a bit of distraction, take over some watchers, like the Bellowbacks. Like the watchers just run in and pound the shout at him. Yeah, I do have 10,000 metal shards, by the way. Right, so the edge of this is just there. Basically, just here to there. So it could be a pile of debris anywhere inside here. There it is. Yeah, the debris piles are a pain in the ass, but oh, while I'm at it, the notebook. I picked up some data points by accident. I was wandering around the world. So we have this one. Naysay Doom Priestess Harriet Choi dies. Infamous bioterrorist and Naysay Doom cult member Harriet Choi has died of lung cancer at the age of 54. Choi, whose religious beliefs prevented her from seeking treatment, released a statement last year reading, "I am dying as always, and none are far behind me. I remain steadfast. Father Globe in his death throes, he is ready to die. But you scorn Father Globe. Rather than help him slough off filth, you condescend, insist that you know what's best. Now you've had your claw back and think you'll live forever, but the grave remains no less spacious than before." Choi was serving a life sentence at Punitech Incorporated's Alpha campus for engineering the Doom Plague viral cocktail that scourged New York, London, Moscow, and Tokyo and Shanghai in 2039. The decision to imprison Choi for life rather than execute her was met with widespread outrage, but information she provided in exchange for the sentence led to the arrest of 16 higher-ranking members of the terrorist cult, and ultimately Naysay Doom's collapse. Okay. Hearts wins Bahamas. After weeks of skirmishes between robotic forces of US-backed Hearts Corporation and Colombia-based Combine TG Communications, the islands are composed of former Commonwealth of Bahamas have been officially acquired by Hearts, pending a successful request for enfranchisement. Interest in the Bahamas, newly re-emerged since polar ice reconstitution caused global sea levels to recede, was sparked by Bahamas beaches' rich deposits of aragonite, a mineral used in the chemical scrubbing of water-based pollutants. Hearts, which commands an already impressive robotic military force, enlisted the aid of Michigan-based private military corporation Great Lakes Combat Solutions to capture TG Communications manufacturing facilities. The much smaller Colombian corporation defended the Bahamian facilities for longer than earlier projections anticipated, thanks in part to robot lease agreements with the Indian military, but was ultimately forced to retreat in face of a larger, better-equipped acquisition force. Hearts has announced intentions to holocast an immersive extravaganza, highlighting the most explosive moments of the robot-on-robot conflict. However, as of press time, no scheduled date has been set. Okay. And leak sparks fears. Leaked Xiaolo internal correspondence sparks fear of potential mass layoffs, deportations. The hacker collective Idiot Army has released nearly a terabyte of internal correspondence from Xiaolo Lunar Resources Incorporated, fucking hell, sparking rumours that Shanghai-based lunar miner company is preparing to downsize considerably. They're mining the moon. Xiaolo's sizable robotic war fleet and competitive salaries attracted attention from young English-speaking professionals in mid-2050s. but the leaked files suggest that the company's increasing reliance on automation may have made much of the human workforce obsolete. The correspondence repeatedly touches on the potential cost of relocating redundant personnel, suggesting that if mass layoffs do occur, former Xiaolu employees will lose Chinese citizenship guaranteed by their employment. Okay, here my program attracting young people back to New Zealand. Annalise Cameron was barely 3 years old when the family fled the 2036 submergence. Now she's come back. We joke it's not New Zealand anymore, it's New Zealand, but that's just having a laugh. For the first time in my life, I feel like I'm home. Cameron is one of the approximately 17,000 young Kiwi transplants participating in the New Zealand government's Hiring My program, which offers tax incentives to displaced New Zealanders for returning home. The program is the brainchild of PM Tama Nagata, who is widely credited with facilitating the revitalisation of Auckland and Christchurch through risky post-Saitaram River disaster investment in the nanotech construction industry. It's time to let the world know we're still here, said Nagata of the program. Our nation is strong. Not even the die-off could bring us down. We were rebuilt and our doors are open. And finally, Refugee Museum opens. Climate Refugee Museum opens in London. Celebrated poet and environmental activist Diego Abela fought back tears today in a speech delivered on the steps of the newly opened Climate Refugee Memorial Museum in London. I was 19 in 2033 when the waves rose up and swallowed the Azores. The waves swallowed my home. The next decade of my life I would spend behind walls of the Thamesmead Emergency Relocation Facility, starving that day, freezing at night, contending with scorn, disgust and abuse from the very people charged to care for me. Abela went on to discuss the still controversial police actions of 2038 in the Thamesmead uprising, and it was an uprising, not a riot, as your hollow pages still call it. I saw men and women crushed beneath the jackboot heel of a panicking power structure. Friends, lovers, I saw them die. My experience is not singular. There were a thousand Thamesmeads. We must not allow this dark moment in our species' history to become a struggling footnote. Second Chance Party UK Minister Sally Bauer was among the first to tour the new museum. Our nation totally needs this. What climate refugees endured was really bad. It completely deserves a real space museum so we can literally stand in their remembrance and be aware and create a brighter world than what came before. In contrast, opposition candidate Nigel Cairns-Bailey of the Fair Chance UK Party was fiercely critical of the museum and its spokesperson. More than 1 billion persons perished in the Great Die-Off. Thanks to the generosity of the UK, our generosity, Diego Abela is not one of them. If he so hates the fact that we saved his life and gave him shelter for a decade, I suggest he went his way down to the Thames and jump in. It's never too late to drown. In fact, well, you could jump in the fucking Thames and you stupid cunt. Right, so we're going to follow this path up there. Whee! Oh, you can get fall damage in this game. I've worked this bit out. You might not want to know how I worked it out, but yeah, I worked it out. It totally has nothing to do with me jumping off a tall cliff. No, I would never do something like that. Me. There's a horsey up here, so I'm just following the road. I'm going to grab a horsey, and we're going to ride along the Red Ring Road. Where dawn is breaking for Dagon. Oh, come on. Right, horsey! I see you. Don't. And up the butthole. Dude. Right, let's go. Yeah. Oh, look at all the grazers. Woo! I didn't know I could do that. Oh well. Hi, don't mind me, I'm just passing through. I'm a machine, look, I'm a machine too. I'm sitting on top of one, so I must be a machine. Right? I guess not. There's more creatures down here as well. They're gonna be like, no! I'm a strider, I can outrun you! Oh, there's a sawtooth down here sometimes. I killed that a few times as well. No, it's that's some watchers, so there must be grazers down there. Sometimes it's a sawtooth down there when I come around. Stop telling me about the Revenge of the Nora, I'm not doing it. Well, if you get your arse moving, you could get to the place where you can learn to override the machine. I haven't got the ability to gather resources on horseback yet. I think that might be my next option. Hi! Hi! Don't worry about me, I'm one of you. Look, I'm on a horse. I'm one of you. In fact, we're just going to take the horse here. Go away! What are you doing to my horsey? Get over. Yeah, what do you think you're doing to my horsey? What, you're mad at it because it's letting me ride it? Let's go. Ride the horsey into the Muller's Crown. Hi folks! Don't mind me, I'm just riding a horse. Hi.
This must be Mother's Crown. So I should be around here somewhere.
Perhaps even the world. Oh, Mother, forgive us.
So many wounded.
Remembrance.
There's another quest up there, there's a quest down here. Hi!
What happened to you, Hunter? Are you alright?
Oh, I'm grateful for this wound. It's a lesson I won't forget. And you should heed it too.
How's that?
I was chasing a galloping grazer, so intent on my prey that I didn't see where I was going. Right to the threshold of a cauldron.
Oh, cauldron?
Cauldron. What's that?
Ah, you're from inside the Embrace, so you've never seen one. A cauldron is a sort of door, I guess. No one knows what lies beyond. Some say machines are made inside. Others think they're dens of evil, where the spirits of the metal devils linger. Same thing, I suppose. Whatever they are, they're forbidden.
You mentioned a lesson before. What did that wound teach you?
As I stood before the cauldron, my prey scampered off, and I stared, dumb with wonder. For a moment, I was a child again, wrapped from stories told by hunters at the campfire. I had a powerful desire to see what was inside. That's when the Watcher attacked. Cauldrons are guarded, you see. I barely fought it off, and got the scrape as a reminder. There's a reason the matriarchs forbid those places, and not just because they're dangerous. We weren't meant to see what's inside.
Yes, we were.
I'll never waver again. This scar will see to that.
But for a moment you felt something. A sense of discovery. Are you so sure that's a bad thing?
Has to be, right? Or I wouldn't have been punished.
Where can I find this cauldron?
My point is, you shouldn't.
Then describe the place I should avoid.
You're a clever one, but not so clever as to heed my warning, I see. Fine, you're grown. I can't stop you. It's dead north of here, past the red drifts, built into the side of a mountain. Just remember, I told you to stay away.
That's fine, I can go get my overrides in there, so...
You're the Seeker. The one who was an outcast. My hunting party. My party has... You fought the killers, didn't you? The ones that attacked in the Proving. You saved many lives.
I wish I could have saved everyone.
Did you... How far did you follow the killers?
What are you getting at? Are you worried your hunting party has been killed?
There were worse things than being killed.
What's worse than being killed?
I'm not like you. I can't live as an outcast. I'm afraid... My friends went into the ruins, I can't go there, or I will be cast out. But I can't abandon them either.
What was your hunting party doing?
After the proving, we were so angry. We wanted to strike back. And those corrupted machines left tracks we could follow. We caught up to them at dusk. We fought with all our burning hatred. But in the dark and chaos, I couldn't see everything. They stampeded, and then I was alone. I ran back here, but my party is...
Your party is...
gone.
Tell me what you want. Speak plainly.
Find my friends. We were so eager to fight the corrupted machines, we didn't realize we'd reached the edge of the ruins. You're a seeker. You can enter Devil's Thirst without judgment. But please, have pity on us. Don't tell anyone we were there.
You have nothing to worry about on that end, trust me. I'll see what I can do about your friends.
Some things are beyond our ken. I know better.
Oh, more quests. No, trader. Oh, does this trader offer anything new? Oh, and a campfire. Give me that campfire.
Well, I hope you're looking to buy. I could use the shards.
I'm heading for the border. You're a trader? What do you know of the Carja tribe, or their capital, Meridian?
I've never left our sacred land, but I've traded with Carja outlanders from time to time. Too fancy for their own good, if you ask me. As for Meridian, it's all they talk about. A city built atop a mesa, with soaring towers, high as mountains.
How did the Carja ever come to build such marvels?
Slave labor. But their new king has forbidden slavery. I guess he cares more about justice than new construction, huh? See anything you like? Sure you do.
Have you got any new weapons I don't have yet? Just a shadow sling, and I'm still waiting. You need crystal braiding for that. I don't have Shellwalker lens because that's part of the DLC, I'm pretty sure. Or Broadhead. I've got Grazer Hearts and enough shards, I could buy that. Silent Hunter. I need the Bellowback card for that, I haven't quite got that yet. Right. I haven't got a Shellwalker, so I'm never going to use them, like, but I just want them. Yeah, we're going to hit one of everything.
Well, I'll be off. I hope business picks up.
Thanks. Me too.
I haven't killed that many things, I don't have that many resources in my pouch.
Brave! Mother's crown could make use of your bow.
Me?
Well, you are a brave, aren't you? We need boar skins. Our Stitcher works his hands raw repairing cloaks and armor. There's good boar hunting to the east, past the falls. But there's a machine out there now. When I saw it, I dropped the hunt, ran for cover, knocked an arrow, but then I...
No shame in living to fight another day.
No, it's... my ring had come loose. That was my luck in the wild. My mother's prized from a machine's jaws long past.
You put that much trust in a ring?
After all that's happened, I need luck as much as the tribe needs those skins.
I'll see what I can find.
If you can help, you have my thanks. I'll be at the campfire when you come by again.
And yet you can't go out and look for it yourself. And there's the main quest and another quest.
It's you. The outcast turned seeker. I've heard you're good with bow and spear. Ew, some even say you're the best.
I think I hear a challenge in there somewhere, and I'm not interested. I have more important things to do.
Oh, I see. The Seeker doesn't have time for us lesser Nora. Too busy hunting machines and marauders. Well, I can't claim to have faced the corrupted or danced with demons, but I have earned a few sons at the hunting grounds at Valleymeet. Have you? Or maybe your seeking hasn't taken you that far.
You went to a hunting grounds in Valleymeet. Is that even in the Sacred Lands?
Depends on who you ask. It used to be ours, but since the Red Raids ended, the border is a bit unclear. Most Nora don't go there, but the matriarchs won't cast anyone out for heading that way. As for the hunting grounds, the keeper's a Karja. He can't refuse anyone the trials, but don't come on too strong. He's so afraid of the Nora, he might jump out of his skin.
How did you win those suns?
I took down machines with 3 different types of arrows: freeze, shock, and fire. If you aim to take a trial, you'd better come equipped. But I'm sure a Seeker is always prepared, right?
Do you try to provoke everyone you talk to?
Only Seekers with red hair and big reputations.
And how often do they come around?
You're the first I've seen today. If your seeking takes you to the hunting grounds, see if you can earn a blazing sun.
I have 3 already.
You'll know you beat me.
Consider it done.
I've already got 3 blazing suns.
Are you Salai? Jan said your niece may have come through here. Nakoa.
I've got nothing to say about that.
Please, I only want to help. I'm a Seeker headed north. Jan wanted me to help find her. Anything you tell me stays between us.
I gave her supplies for the journey. She was headed for Day Tower, looking for Zaid. Nothing I could say would stop her.
Is there anything you can tell me about Day Tower?
It's a Karja fort, right at the border. Bastards used to gather Nora captives there, so they could ship them to Meridian for slaughter. I told Nakoa not to go. What's a lone Nora gonna do there? But she wouldn't listen. All she can think about is finding Zaid.
What do you know of Zaid?
He's a rabid animal, a murderer. The worst of the Red Raiders. Killed my brother while poor Nakoa watched from the shadows. Even as I begged her not to go, part of me wanted her to. I need him dead as much as she does. You can't imagine what it's like. He mutilated my brother. And yet he walks free among the Karja.
I understand. Better than you think. I'll look for Nakoa when I reach Day Tower.
I'm not sure you can reach it. I've heard they closed the gates because of this corruption among the machines. But Maria might know more. Just don't mention why you're asking.
I won't. I promise.
Right, so who's Maria? Down here. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Whee! Woo! What the fuck? We have a sawtooth in here. Well done, bag. I can take one of them on my own, but you can. Uh oh. Oh no, that means. I'm getting confused by my own marker now.
It hurts now.
Well, that's nice though. They managed to take down a sawtooth. Can't be as bad as they fucking seem. What is this? Oh, what's this? Oh, there's a box up here. You alright? Oh. There's a way down. You know, you'd rip your arms off doing that if you were in real life. Just saying. Right, where I want to go is up this way, but I want to go through here to here. Now I want to know what they are as well. But it's a corrupted site there. And that stupid horsey stole some of my health. That was shock wax root, not a... And there's some red ones. No, that's yellow shock. That's why I got confused. Well, that's 30 minutes. So, whoo, hi. Grazers. Well, I can take care of packs of them easy just by shooting their canisters. Anyway, we'll end the episode there. Next time we come back, we'll kill off these grazers.